Stay fresh music.
Yo, so what's going on guys, it's your boy LaazrGaming. Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So as you guys could tell in the first 5 seconds of this video, I have an absolutely insane money making method to share with all of you guys today. If you guys aren't aware, Rockstar Games, like I said, did recently bring out a bunch of mini updates throughout the last few days and weeks, which have included a bunch of new ways to play the game, make money. Now it's important to say, after this latest update, Rockstar Games have once again changed how adversary modes work and how you guys can maximize the most amount of money and RP from grinding these methods. I know for a fact some of you guys have probably played this adversary mode already and saw some of the payouts and thought, what the fuck is this? Is this meant to be double money? It's because people ain't setting these adversary modes up in the right way and playing them in the right way, as you guys saw right at the start of the video, to earn some 6-figure payouts. And it's not all about the money in this method, as you guys probably saw as well. I also got 10,000 RP, and that payout right at the start of the video, I must explain, wasn't the max payout. We could have got even higher than that. And the best thing of all, this method is 100% legit. This is not a GTA 5 money glitch, so you guys don't have to worry about getting banned. As you guys can probably see on screen right now, I ended up joining a random invite to someone's garage and I saw like 60 duplicate elegies everywhere, which might seem like some very easy money, and you might be getting away with it for like a week or two, but then when Rockstar come around and then ban you or like take away all of your money and wipe your garage, you really have to ask yourself, was it worth the risk? So me personally, I would suggest staying away from all GTA 5 money glitches at the moment, because I do think Rockstar Games are going to go through a massive ban wave after they remove some of the new stuff and they implement the little mini update. Like I said, it's completely up to you guys how you want to play the game, but considering Rockstar Games are offering so much good legit money, you really have to ask yourself, is it worth the risk? So in this video, I'm going to be fully breaking down how you guys can maximize the most amount of money from this new adversary mode during the double money and RP promotion, as well as fully breaking down all of the different payouts that might be better to suit you guys. If you aren't aware, in some cases you might end up playing the game for like 5 seconds more and you can lose out on 12k, which when you play a few rounds really does add up and make the difference. But not only that, going off feedback from previous videos, you guys seem to really appreciate it when I give you guys a few tips and a few tricks that you could actually use in game to help improve your chances of winning. So as always, if you guys do go on to enjoy the video and you're doing to see more money making guides in the future, do be sure to drop a like down below. Also do feel free to subscribe, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Without further ado, let's get into the method. Okay, so as I explained, a very important part to make the most money with this new Jug adversary mode is being able to set it up in the right way. Now, Rockstar Games have actually tried to implement something to stop people from setting these up in the best way to maximize the most amount of money, which I don't see why they would, and a lot of you GTA veterans will know exactly what I'm talking about. So for example, right now, if I want to play a game of Juggernaut, there's only 2 ways I can do so. Now I can pull up my phone and you guys will know you'll get a bunch of text whoever the mission's set from, whether it's Martin or Lester, and then once you guys accept one of those invites, as you guys will probably know, you can either go on call or it will put you directly into a lobby. And in most cases, the host of the game will be like a rank 15 or a rank 20 who has no idea of how to set these games up in the right way. Now also, you guys can press start the old school way, go down to adversary modes, and then go ahead and start Jug. Now this has also been updated. If you guys aren't aware, a few patches ago, you could no longer go ahead and host whatever you want from the start menu. Instead, what it's going to do, it's going to try and matchmake you just like the phone would. So as you guys can clearly see on screen right now, 3, 4, 5, 6 times in a row I've tried in this gameplay, you can see right here, and every single time it will never ever put me as the host. So I'm gonna have to rely on some random, as you guys can see, rank 26 or something, who ended up putting it on 1 round and 15 minutes, which is the worst way you could possibly set up these games. So I can see why a bunch of people have already played these games, got some shitty payouts, and just thought, nah, fuck a Juggernaut for money, I'd rather just get the suit. But as you guys can see, the same thing kept on happening to me over and over again, and if you guys are noticing, I'm actually searching for different Juggernaut maps every time. I tried Juggernaut 7, Juggernaut 4, Juggernaut 1, and every single time I just would not be able to host it. I had to rely on these random players to set up the game, which is practically pointless. And just to prove my point, I thought I'd go ahead and play one of these random games that some random kids set up, and as you guys are about to see, I ended up winning, and all I ended up walking away with was 10k. So I can see why if a bunch of you guys were trying to maximize your money from playing this and this just kept happening to you after waiting all the loading menus and you was only receiving little minimum payouts like that, it really isn't worth your time. So to kick this method off, the first thing you guys want to do, and probably the most important tip to do if playing these adversary modes for money and RP, is to simply press start, go down to create playlist, and then simply make your own playlist with 3 Juggernaut maps in it. You can do more, but I would suggest doing 3, as you don't want to make it too long, you don't want to make it too short, and 3 is just a good amount of maps to have a bunch of fun with friends. If you guys actually haven't played this game mode yet, then you probably won't even feel like you're grinding money, because a lot of these new adversary modes are extremely fun. I'm sure you guys are aware, and Deadline to Turf Wars to Power Play, Entourage, there has been a bunch of really fun and enjoyable modes, and this new Juggernaut game mode is no exception to the rule. It's extremely fun to play, especially if you guys are on headsets with a bunch of your friends. I guarantee time will fly by, because it won't even feel like you're grinding money when you're having so much fun. Nonetheless, once you guys have created your playlist, by the way, when you're actually creating your playlist, to find these new Juggernaut adversary modes, they're going to be in the missions tab. There's no adversary mode tab when you create a playlist. They put all of the adversary modes into the missions. So as you guys can see, I ended up creating a playlist with just the first 3 jug maps, and like I said, it's completely up to you how many you want to add. I would personally only add 3, as that's a good amount for everyone to earn a good bit amount of money without spending too much time. Now once you guys have created your playlist, simply press start, go down to my playlist, and you want to launch the playlist you just created. Now this new adversary mode is going to require a minimum of 4 players, but as always, the great thing about this video being on YouTube and not TV is that we can use the comment section down below, put together a nice little group of you guys, help each other out. So if you guys don't have that many friends that play GTA 5 online, do be sure to use the comment section down below, and don't forget to leave what console you play on, as well as your PSN or your gamer tag. You might also be better off letting people know if you have a mic, because the grinders method isn't even necessary for everyone to have a mic, as long as you know what you're doing. Now before I quickly fully break down all of the different payouts you guys can earn, I thought I'd give you guys a quick gist of what this new game mode is actually about, in case you guys haven't played it. In simple terms, there's 2 teams, or it could be up to 4 teams, and each team has 1 big jug. Now to eliminate that team, you need to kill their jug. So in our case, we only have 2 teams because we want a minimum of 4 players. It is worth adding, you do not receive more money for having more players in your adversary mode. That's why I suggest you guys just get the minimum amount of players, just so you guys can dictate however you want to play the game. Now the other players who ain't a jug, they can die and respawn as many times as we want, but once the jug dies, that team is eliminated. So as I'm sure you guys are aware, there used to be a breakdown of timing in adversary modes every 2 minutes. So if you guys would destroy the jug in under 2 minutes, you'd receive something different from destroying them in over 2 minutes. So as you guys can see here, if you end up losing the round in under 2 minutes, the winners will be receiving 6k and the losers will be receiving 2.5k. However, if the game goes over 2 minutes or under 4 minutes, you guys are about to see here, you receive the exact same payout. So they have changed the payout depending on how you guys finish it right at the start. So as you guys can see, over 2 minutes spent in the game, and we received just under 6k and they got the same 2.5k. Whereas if we would have literally just spent 1 extra minute and finished this game between 4 and 6 minutes, we would have each received a nice 16k, which when you take into account for only 4 minutes of work is extremely good. Now you guys may have noticed I only got 5k in my other round, so add that to the 16k, it would only take my total to about 21, but because we won the rounds back to back, I'm going to be earning something called a winner's bonus, which as you guys can see ended up taking my total to a very nice 33k. And remember, that was with us earning the minimal payouts throughout the rounds. So if you guys are willing to spend literally only a minute and a half extra in the game, so 8 minutes passes in the game, you'll be able to even increase that by more, up to 20k per round, and that's without any winner's bonus included. So definitely keep an eye out in the bottom right on the clock. If you guys are like 10 seconds away from crossing that line, I would suggest trying to stay alive and earn your bigger payouts. So as you guys can see, as soon as 8 minutes passes in the game, I receive a very nice 20k payout without any bonuses as of yet. However, if you guys are willing to spend an extra 2 minutes in here, you can increase it by even more, up to 26k per round. Now that is pretty crazy considering you're playing such a fun game mode. Now when it goes to sudden death, every player in the game will turn into a juggernaut, and it will come down to whoever gets the first kill. So it is pretty intense stuff. Now by far the best method and tactic that I have personally been using to grind out this method is to try and run to a little safe spot right at the start of the map where I've got one clear line of sight. So whether this be like a door, a window, or a little gap in between an alleyway, as long as you've got a little area where you can aim straight so you know where they're coming from, because you guys will also get 5 proximity mines, and I'm not gonna lie, these proximity mines really do cause mad damage towards these juggernauts. So first things first, run to your safe spot and lace it down with proximity mines. And from here, I would suggest just waiting and letting the other jug try and come to you, so you'll be able to get some early shots on him, as well as increasing your pay. I will show you guys a few examples of some really good spots that I managed to find in my first day of playing this, that basically allowed me to hold off the game as long as I wanted, so I get to decide when I want to end the game and when I want to put the pressure on the other team. So even though we finished the previous rounds pretty quick and those payouts are pretty minimal, because this last round went to sudden death, that's able to shoot up my final payout to well over 56k and a very nice 5000 RP for playing this map once. So if we was to go sudden death only 3 times, our final payout would be well over 100k, which is mind-boggling for such a fun and easy game mode to play. So it must pass the 10-minute threshold for you guys to get the max payout. Now, like I did mention, if you guys are going to do this tactic, just do as I'm doing on screen. Head to a location like the one that you can see on screen right now. So for example, I was able to squeeze right in here. However, there's so many different little corners I could hold off in this spot, just aiming into the area where the other jug has to come from if he wants to get to me. So like I said, I can dictate how long I want to spend waiting for him to come to me, or how long I want to wait before I put the pressure on him. And I can cover this area with proximity mines, causing a bit of extra damage before it goes into sudden death. And like I said, as soon as it goes into sudden death, whoever wins that round will receive a very nice 26k, and it has to cross that 10-minute mark. Just to prove to you guys, as you guys can see here, he ended up receiving 26k. I lost this round, and the next round I ended up killing him 10 seconds before it goes to sudden death, and we ended up only getting 20k, showing that if we would have paid a bit more attention and literally just only waited 10 seconds, we would have received a much bigger payout. Luckily enough, as I explained, the winner's bonus is also quite vital if you guys are able to win 2 rounds back to back. So even though we didn't take our winning round previously to sudden death, because this round went to sudden death and we won the rounds back to back, you might only think I would get like 60-50k. Nope, a very nice $90,000 plus a mind-boggling 10,850 RP. So you guys really are able to earn some epic payouts for such a fun game mode. Definitely get on your grind and make the most of this. And don't forget to use the comment section down below if you guys don't have that many friends that play GTA 5 online. Also, if you guys do want to see more money making methods in the future, do be sure to show support with a like on this video. And if you guys are new around here, I would suggest subscribing, as I do post the latest and greatest GTA 5 content. That's gonna do it from me, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.